Hey, hi, Vibers. Jess here. I want to tell you about something that's crucial, really important today. Um, it's really important to win at this game of life, this game called life. And that is about acceptance. Acceptance is that golden ticket that you need to win. Okay. Accepting where you are, who you with, where you with, like that made no sense, but accept everything, accept anything and everything that's happened in your life. And the acceptance leads to forgiveness, forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of others, so that you can move on. Once you find that you are able to accept what's going on, where you are, and what you're doing, then you can move forward and you make room for new. Okay. You can then quantum leap, live at a higher vibration. Okay. So here at High Vibe Herbals, I created this company because I wanted to make sure that everyone had the tools to raise their vibration. I wanted everyone to experience what it feels like to be divinely cared for through plants. Because that's what I felt for myself. Okay. Now, acceptance is not easy. And it's hardest when it's not your first time. When it is your first time. When it's your first time, acceptance can be difficult because you don't even know how to do it. Where do I go? Accept this? So if I accept this, then it's going to lead, then that means I'm okay with this. And I'm not okay with this. The world, God knows that you're not okay with it. Okay. And the thing is that anger and that aggression really is more of a victim mindset than anything else. And you don't want to be the victim. You don't want to be the victim at all. So I've struggled with this, which is why I can speak on it. Okay. I have struggled with it hard. Okay. Things don't happen against you. Things don't happen, to hurt you. Things happen for you. The problems are happening for you. I've recently heard from one of my spiritual teachers. His name is Matthias De Stefano. If you follow my podcast, Keep Expecting Miracles, it's here on YouTube. You will know that I'm taking class from him, but also he has a YouTube channel. And one thing that he said that was so important the other day is that he said, when you have a problem and it's coming up over and over and over again and it's repeating, maybe, in any situation of life, maybe it's repeating through different people, but it's something that's consistently happening. Do not go into the woe is me. I'm a terrible person. Why do I deserve this? Why is this happening? God, I'm so mad at you for making me do this, making this happen to me. Look at what you're doing to my life. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Victim mindset. That anger, that's, playing the victim. And that's hard to hear. It was hard for me to hear because I'm like, no, literally, I'm not being a victim right now. Do you see what's happening to me? Do you see it? What it actually is that Matthias says we're asking the wrong question. It is not why it's happening to me. It is, what is this teaching me? When you ask the question, what is this teaching me? What am I learning from this? What am I supposed to learn from this? Then that breeds ground for a solution. Then a solution can come. So then you're standing straighter. You're sitting up taller. Now you're standing on the top of the mountain. You're looking down at this problem like, hold on, where is the solution at? What am I supposed to be learning from this? Right? Because God didn't put us here to suffer. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to raise the vibration of the earth. And how do we do that? We do that with ourselves first. Okay. So why are you having this problem right now? It's not the why. It's the, what am I here to learn? What are you supposed to be learning about this issue right now? What are you supposed to be learning from this? And then the solution arises. Because as soon as you ask that question, the angelic realm comes in. God comes in. It's like, thanks for asking that question. Here's why. And then the solution comes. Okay. So how do plants come into play with this? How? Well, plants allow you to lift yourself up. They lift you up, sometimes without you even knowing. You might be taking a good energy extract just because you want some energy, but then all of a sudden, things are coming at you left, right, and center, and you're like, wait, why are these things coming up again? But now I can handle them. And it's like, well, what changed? Well, your nutrition changed, right? You started being more healthy. You started ingesting these plants, and now, you're able to take things on. And so now plants they all have spiritual meanings as well. And so not only is it the vitamins that come in to help you, not only is it the chemical constituents that come in to help you, but it's also the spiritual aspect of the plant, that these plants are beings. They once were beings, and they lend themselves to the liquids, to the different forms that we eat them. Now I have behind me Gotu Kola Elixir, right? Here's my Gotu Kola. Look, I spilled some of it on there. My Gotu Kola Elixir, which says do not take if you are on antidepressants, because, well, it's very strong. It's an antidepressant. So all you do is you shake it up, right? And you put it under your tongue. That's a big squeeze. Drop some on me. And you get going with your life. If you're more of the tea person, then you would just make a tea that has Gotu Kola in there. You know what? I actually don't have any teas that have Gotu Kola in there. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, I do. But right now, I don't. I only make it into the elixir or the extract because I'm like, this is something that you need to put into your body, give you that boost fast, okay? You also want to make sure that you get all of the proper chemical constituents, because there are different chemical components that come out in the alcohol that the elixir is made with versus what comes out in the water for tea. Different parts of the plant, okay? The elixir is going to be more potent than drinking a tea. It is concentrated, okay? And it also has honey, so it makes it nice. You can add it to a cup of tea. Now, what the plant is going to do is it's going to help you remove stagnation. Stagnation is what happens when you repress things. When you push it down, you're like, I don't want to face this because it is too hard. You become stagnant. Your chakras stop moving. They don't glow anymore. There's no magnetism because things are stuffed down and you are in pain. You are in emotional pain, but then that emotional pain, it's no longer invisible. It's no longer emotional. Then it turns into bodily pain. And then your body is no longer at ease. Your body is in dis-ease. And then you catch a cold. You get some sort of virus, some sort of bacterial infection. You get an autoimmune disorder. You get, some people end up, and I say this not to say that everyone who has this disease has repressed emotions, but I think that it should be looked into. Sometimes people develop cancer. Sometimes people, anything that happens, because this is what I was talking about with the snowball, right? You're going down the cliff. You're here. And now you have this problem that's happening. And now the problem is increasing, right? When you're on a low vibrational wavelength, right? Then you're not going to be taking care of yourself. You're like, oh, I'm just not feeling well enough to go and, go work out. I am not feeling well enough to eat healthy. Let me just get my comfort food. Let me just go get some fried chicken. Not saying fried chicken is bad all the time, but it's for every action, there is a reaction. And so the problem is there. Your reaction to the problem, if it's negative, right? If you're like, oh, I can't face this right now. I don't want this. And you don't want it so much that you're running away from it. Then you choose another habit, or you choose another action that's not serving you, which leads to another that's not serving you, and another and another and another. It just keeps on going until you are down in the dumps. You are way down there. And right now, if you are way down there, plants help to get you up and out. Okay. The plant will lift you up. I feel like really good right now after taking that. It was my second time taking that because I had recorded this video but I had never pressed record. So this is my second time. Anyway, point is that the plants help to lift you up. It helps to, you may have a blindfold on, a blindfold to your own self, and it removes the blindfold. I often think of the third eye as it's the eye of seeing, right? You know, it's the eye of all seeing, but it's the eye of seeing yourself. Can you look at yourself and see how you have made yourself the problem? What is going on with you? That's the question. And when you ask that question, then it leads to another question. What's going on with me? I'm asking the wrong questions. What's the question I should ask? How do I find what I'm supposed to learn from this? What am I learning from this? You know, then you just come out of it. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again because I really want you to get it. Okay. So plants can help you release the stagnation. It can allow you to accept things unintentionally, just out of nowhere. Things start to, go crazy. And then you're like, what's happening? Right? I have been there many times. That is not the preferred method. Okay. I don't like when that happens. I know you don't like when that happens, when things just blow up in your face. But there is a way to do it intentionally. Intentionally, you go and you grab your plant medicine. You go and you grab your plants. I guess I'm not supposed to say plant medicine, but it's 2025. You go and you grab your plants, your teas, your extracts, your elixirs, and you intentionally take them and you create your plan for yourself. I'm going to drink this throughout the day. I'm going to take this extract or this elixir at this time of the day, that time of the day. I'm going to set a reminder to do it. Or you're journaling, right? Or you're doing Chat GPT, which is a form of journaling, speaking to friends, speaking to your therapist. Maybe before you start therapy, you take the Gotu Kola elixir, right? Or you have your maca root that you're taking every day so to support the fluctuation of your hormones, to keep you more balanced and even keeled, right? And what's going to happen is that now that you're, yes, spiritually, the plants are helping you, but nutritionally, there is science, actual science behind this, okay? Not just like quantum physics, but, like biology, that the plants have chemical components that are actually helping you to boost boost the nutrients that are found in your body. And they come in there, they come into your body, and they're not just like single focused, they are multi-focused. So it'll come into you and it'll say, ooh, what does she need help with? Oh my gosh, she needs help here, there, here, and there. It comes in and it just goes and plugs all the little holes where things are leaking, right? All the little holes where things are leaking, where nutrients are not. It helps nutrients find their way. It helps to release all of the, it gets to your chakras moving again, right? It allows you to feel better. And that is why I say that my products at High Vibe Herbals are for emotional support, emotional healing. We all need that. When you are feeling good, disease cannot come in. Okay? When you are at a high vibration, you won't be near no drama. You'll see the drama, you'll be like, oh, doesn't apply to me. It doesn't mean that you won't see these things happen. It doesn't mean that you won't, be near it, but you're going to be operating at a different level to where things that used to touch you no longer can touch you anymore. All right. That is how you raise your vibration. You become at a higher vibration, and the higher vibration, the higher that you're vibrating, the better your life is. And the better that the easier, the more high of a chance that you will go and change somebody else's life to bring them up to a higher vibration. And you don't even have to do that by intentionally reaching down and being like, hey, you need to do this and you need to do that. It'll end up happening because you're living your life and people are seeing it. Okay. As I said, this was my second time recording this video. I hope that it made sense and I hope that it spoke to you. And if it did speak to you, please also share the video because I want people to know. I want people to feel better. I am sharing the messages that I have received from my own spiritual teachers. And, just also from my own life experiences, which is why I know that it helps. So If I have helped you in any way, please share. Please share away. If I didn't help you, but you feel like somebody else needed this, please share. If your life is amazing, amazing, and you didn't need this information at all because you already know it, please share with someone that you know who won't listen to you. They're not listening to you, but they'll listen to me. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye, high vibers.